So welcome to part two. This is where I do some chart analysis to help you prepare for the week ahead. So before I do that, just the legend so you know exactly what's there. So the black numbers are going to be support and resistance levels based on trend lines. Pink numbers are going to be breakout levels. And claret numbers, they're just going to be horizontal levels where I've identified support or resistance, generally based on double or triple tops or bottoms. As usual, going to start with the Dow Jones. So here's the daily. I've got resistance at 39,106 with support at 38,259. So we're still holding in that up channel for the moment. The S&P. So with the S&P, again, we're sort of in that up channel, very similar to the Dow, as you would expect. So 5,089 is resistance, 4,985 is support. Very soon, the CME is actually going to bring out an equal weighted index S&P. That's going to be really interesting. That means it doesn't matter whether you are one of the Magnificent Seven, you know, one of the Titan stocks, or you're the 500th stock, you're going to have the same impact on that index. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that performs. On Nasdaq, again, similar thing. You know, they all sort of finished a bit weaker on Friday, but you know, Wednesday, Thursday, at least they did have a bit of a recovery after CPI came out on Tuesday. Okay, so the resistance level for Nasdaq is 18,218 and support is 17,679. Moving on to currencies, so I've put the fibs on here as well so you can see them. So yeah, so resistance I got 127.55. Supports in at 125.48, and you know, when you sort of look at the fibs, at the moment the 382 is doing its job. It's holding in and just supporting the market. It's pretty much dissecting just close to where that support line is anyway, and then if it breaks there, of course, we're going to come down and look at the 50. But the golden ratio for me is the big one that I'm always excited for the market to get close, because then it really sort of determines whether it's a retracement or it's turning into a full reversal. And moving on to the euro against USD. So here I've got resistance at 108.56 and support at 106.97. Bit of a down channel there. Again, more about the dollar than it is about the euro at the moment. And again, the fibs are on there. So over here, the euro's struggling a bit more. It's below the 50 level. Rejected that on Tuesday for the high, and then obviously made a new low later when CPI came out. And there you can see the support and resistance levels. Okay, so Bitcoin, you know, what a tear that's on. So trading over 53,000. I've got resistance at 53,257. I've got support at 43,327, and then more support much lower down at 33,760. Of course, we've got another halving around April time. And also on here I've added in blue those two lines, because that is a gap just to keep sort of in the back of your mind, because if it does have a sell-off, that's probably at some stage where traders will try and close that. But you know, these can take days, weeks, months to fill. There's no rule about when they have to be filled, or even if they have to be filled. Moving on to gold, and yeah, so on Tuesday, pretty much had a $50 range. It went down, tested below 2,000. It's had a little bit of a bounce for the rest of the week. It finished sort of mid-range at 2025-ish. So I've got resistance at 2042 and support at 1997. Last but not least, just moving on to WTI. So again, you know, obviously with what's going on in the Red Sea, there's a little bit of tension and support for oil at the moment, and we're seeing that in the market, probably more so than just basic supply and demand even. And it finished strong on Friday, the week's highs, and yeah, so I've got resistance way above the market at 89.80. You know, that's way out there, but who knows with these markets. And then much lower down, I've got 81.31 and 79.32, and support at 71.92. The fibs are on there as well. So, you know, again, these are for if the market continues to rally. It's rejected the 50 pretty much at the moment. Again, if it gets through there, then we're looking at that 618 level again, the golden ratio. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. So, yeah, I hope you have a great week. I hope the markets are kind to you. Just remember, volatility, you know, if it's increasing, reduce your size. Widen your stops, but without increasing any potential loss. If you need help in any aspect of trading, then just reach out to me. My email's on all the slides. Happy to help, and yeah, there's, you know, I help so many traders, and you know, it doesn't matter what level they're at as well. You know, I have guys come to me whether they're novices or 20-30 years experience in the markets, but I help them all in one way or another. So yeah, so just feel free to reach out. Happy to have a chat with you or do a Zoom to discuss what I do and how I do it, to see, you know, how I can help you. Anyway, best of luck, have a great week, and of course be lucky. So, just a little heads up on my services. So I offer a daily newsletter that includes global news, headlines, my views. That's a subscription service. I also offer one-day workshops. You know, this helps you to discover if trading could be your next career or maybe just a secondary income. But you know, the one thing is, because I offer a variety of them, is I can also just fill in any gaps that you may have with your current trading, or you know, whether it's macro or actual trading skills. And then I offer a 1 week intensive course. You know, that's going to make you feel confident and competent after just 1 week. And you know, that's going to basically give you the foundations on which to build your trading career. You know, I'm going to help you find that inner trader, and that also now includes a free trading challenge. And then there's my Flexi Masterclass. That's 6 weeks of guided learning, but you can spread them out. You don't have to take them all at once, and that does help to accelerate the learning curve. And that's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools that you're going to need to navigate these markets, you know, and any asset class, you know, whether it's financial, commodity, digital, I'm involved in them all. And as I say, the weeks can be spread out there, and that also includes a free trading challenge. Trader mentoring, so you know, maybe you've already got some experience but you're looking to get to that next level and you're struggling to do that. I offer mentoring by the hour, by the day, or a monthly subscription. It's entirely up to you, but you know, I just want to help you guys to reach that next level time and again. And of course, I provide lots of trader educational content, not just to individuals but also to exchanges and brokers. And if you're looking for that funded trading account, you know, so you don't have to risk your capital, then contact me for details. I've got 2 good ones that I use. Okay, so finally, as usual, just ending with a disclaimer. So, if you're already involved in your know this. If not, then please take serious note of this, that trading does involve the risk of loss of capital and it's not suitable for everyone. However, I do hope it is for you. And now, because there's leverage involved from many companies, just be careful because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. The regulators are a bit more on top of that these days, but even so, just be a bit cautious. Everything that I include in these just purely for educational purposes. I'm not trying to encourage you to trade or invest. That must be your decision. And of course, before you make that decision, you've got to consider the risks involved. And that includes your financial situation, definitely your level of experience, definitely your risk appetite, and of course, only risk capital you're prepared, but more importantly, that you can afford to lose. And if you've got any doubts whatsoever, first of all, think twice before you do it. Speak to a financial advisor. And do that before you risk your capital. I have so many people come to me because they've lost money. I'd rather they come to me and learn how to do it and not lost the money in the first place, because that's just a waste of their savings. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these, and I'll be doing these on a weekly basis. So I'm going to post the links in places so that you can get to them. My new website will be finished soon, but in the meantime, you can reach me at the email address below on all the slides, which is chrisjtubby55@gmail.com. And all I can say is I wish you a wonderful week. Best of luck with your trading, and hope to see you again next weekend. Bye for now.